everyone, it is Dani'i and welcome to this update video this morning. I hope that you guys are doing really well, and we'll be looking at what is happening across the Caribbean in terms of weather conditions, but also we want to get to the updates in regards to the aftermath of that massive earthquake which struck Japan at 4:10 p.m. local time on the 1st of January 2024. So it's only the start of the new year and there was such a devastation in the country. So as of the latest updates, authorities have confirmed 48 deaths. So that's very unfortunate because when I made yesterday's updates video, it was around 5 confirmed deaths at the time, and now more than 100 injuries. So some authorities are even stating that around 1,000 homes near the epicenter of the quake may have been destroyed and many buildings collapsed, which is the cause of those deaths that have been confirmed. And there are likely still many survivors trapped beneath rubble, but it is a struggle for the rescue personnel to actually reach them due to other situations brought on by the earthquake, such as those severely damaged roads. And there was even a fire that broke out, which damaged several buildings as well. So it's a very unfortunate situation there in Japan, and I will be keeping you guys updated on what happens, especially over the next couple of days in terms of the aftermath of it. Now let's go on to what is happening in the Caribbean. We're taking a look at the infrared satellite, and here we can see all of this activity across some portions of the Atlantic near the African coast, going up to Europe and even offshore of the US. Now as we look into the Caribbean, we can see these cloud patches moving through. Now these cloud patches are bringing with them at times some rainfall. So some of us across portions of the Caribbean, Jamaica, the Lesser Antilles have been experiencing some shower activity. Even here very early this morning in St. James, for my area, there was some rainfall activity. So that's been happening, and as we head through today, some areas may experience some substantial rainfall. As we look at what Euro is showing, going to the southern Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, we're seeing these shades of yellows going up to these oranges and reds. So there could be rainfall amounts up to 1 inch today. Then as we look towards surrounding areas such as Hispaniola, there may be some showers moving through as well, parts of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, even for the eastern section of Cuba. And then as we look toward Jamaica, some areas may receive some substantial rainfall, potentially some heavy downpours at times. But what I really expect is those intermittent showers moving through with these cloud patches. So the overcast skies at times, the rainfall just being on and off throughout the day. So that is likely today. And then as we head over into portions of Central America, there may be some heavy rain as well in parts of Nicaragua, even for Honduras near the Bay Islands over into Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Panama. There could be some substantial rainfall, but it may not be very widespread. For other areas such as Belize, of course, there may be some showers moving by at times, but it will be drier in the north. Similar story for the Yucatan of Mexico. Going to northern South America, portions of Colombia, some spots in Venezuela as well may receive some rainfall. And then as we head over into the Guyana, some passing showers are possible. Trinidad, Tobago, going through the Lesser Antilles, likely to experience some shower activity today. But that chance of rainfall decreases for areas such as Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, Seba, St. Eustatius, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Martin, St. Bartholomew, Anguilla, the Virgin Islands, and even parts of Puerto Rico. So those areas will have a low chance of experiencing any substantial rainfall today, but there is going to be that chance of a passing shower at least. ABC Islands, it is kind of a similar story there. Over toward the Cayman Islands, similar story, but for much of Cuba, we can see this white. We're not seeing much color there, so that is indicating that things will be a bit on the drier side. Also for most of the Bahamas as well as Florida. Now, going on to the wind forecast for today, it remains a windy day for some areas, parts of the Bahamas, going towards Cuba, and even the Caribbean coast of Central America and the offshore islands, such as the Bay Islands, the Keys that are offshore of Belize. Very windy for the Cayman Islands, which include Little Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Grand Cayman. Winds up to 20 knots, maybe some gusts a bit higher than that. may not be too windy across parts of Jamaica, but for some of us, it may be. And then as we head toward the islands of San Andres, Providencia, winds up to around 15 knots or so at the most. A bit on the calmer side for the Turks and Caicos Islands and even for Hispaniola. Headed toward Puerto Rico with the Virgin Islands through the Lesser Antilles, going toward the ABC Islands. There's maybe some stronger gusts at times, winds up to around 15 knots at the most today. That is what is expected, guys. With the passage of these frontal systems at times, this is what happens. The winds kick up. And when that happens as well, the seas also get a bit rougher out there. So in those areas of those strongest winds, the seas may be a bit rougher than usual. Now, also, the temperature dip. So some of us have been experiencing these cooler temperatures with the passage of these fronts as well. But that is kind of improving right now, which many of us don't really like because we love the cooler weather. For others who love more of the sunshine and the warmer weather, it's good news for you. But I'm a lover of the cooler weather, so I absolutely love it when these fronts move by and there is this temperature dip. But that is improving. Temperatures are kind of returning back to normal for the most part across portions of the Caribbean, the Northern Caribbean, which have felt the cool down in recent days. So that's what's going on, guys. And of course, as usual, I'll be keeping you posted on what's happening. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will respond to you when I get the chance to do so. And remember to always be weatherwise.